Hi, it's Maya here, and if you've been following my channel, you will know that my apartment was recently renovated, which meant that I had to move out of the way for 3 weeks because they were changing all the floors and painting all the walls, changing all the cabinets, things like that. So I had to get all my stuff and move it away. And while I was doing that, I got rid of a few books because I didn't want to move all of them. And then again, when we moved back and I was putting things back on the shelves, you might see some empty spaces, I got rid of even more books. Some of them I still need to take to wherever you take like books that you don't need anymore. But anyway, I thought I'd do a bit of a bookshelf tour for you because I have like a dedicated TBR shelf right now in my bedroom. I usually had all my stuff on this bookshelf, but now I have two, so I filmed a few little clips and I will explain how I organize my books now after the move. So I hope you enjoy. So here is an overview of my TBR shelf. At the top shelf there were my Buffy and Angel DVDs, and at the bottom I keep some reference books and some childhood books and things like that. But this is my main TBR. This shelf here is my series shelf, so here I have series that I have multiple books in the series in, so I keep them all on this shelf together. Then the next two shelves are my actual TBR, so these are organized in alphabetical order by the title of the book, because I was doing my A to Z TBR project a while back. And here are my main bookshelves that you see during my videos at the back. So this is an overview of everything that I have, and then I will go shelf by shelf and explain how I organize everything. This first shelf here is my epic fantasy shelf, so this has my Dragonlance books and my A Song of Ice and Fire books. Then the next shelf is my most anticipated TBR shelf, and this is not completely up to date because I did change some books between this and my TBR shelf after filming this video, and also this was filmed before I did my You Choose My random November TBR video, so I have read some of the books on this shelf already. Then this next shelf is like a start of a new shelf. It's a bit random with some Halloween decorations still on it. I did change the Broken Earth trilogy to another shelf later. And the next shelf is also a bit random. It has my Anne Rice books, my Neil Gaiman books, and then some mass market paperbacks. And the books that are lying flat there are either borrowed library books or borrowed from other people. And then I keep my books that I have read but don't plan on keeping, but I still need to show on a video. I keep them here. Then the next shelf has all my classics as well as a couple of non-fiction books. And the final shelf on this side has the complete novels of Jane Austen box set and the Absolute Sandman hardcover editions. Then the first shelf on this side has my middle grade and kids books. Then there is my manga shelf. I have behind these the Death Note and Hellsing series. And then underneath them is my favorite shelf. And this is where I also changed my Broken Earth books, so this shelf is now full. Beneath those I have my graphic novels and comics. These used to live on the grey shelf that is now my TBR shelf. This next shelf is a bit of a random shelf again. It has my boyfriend's comics and his Elric novels, as well as some more comics that are mine, and some books in Finnish, and some books that just didn't fit anywhere else. And then we move on to the final shelf that has some art books, like you can see some of Brom's art books, and then some reference books for drawing and animating and things like that. So that's how I currently organize my bookshelves. I'm still thinking about moving these Broken Earth, the Jemisin books, on this shelf, my favorite shelf, so that you can see them on my videos, because I didn't realize that they're hidden by my head if I film right like this. But anyway, that was my mini bookshelf tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.